Bambi is currently enjoying her best dating life, welcoming a new chapter full of romance and joy. Her relationship with her new boyfriend, Rayface, has been receiving more attention lately, especially after an intimate gesture that caught the attention of both her friends and the general public. Rayface recently made a bold move to publicly show his affection for Bambi while he was with friends and fellow castmates from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, including Rashida and Kirk Frost, who are celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. Rayface chose this moment to publicly claim his lady in a way that wasn't just a casual display of affection but a potent display of his feelings. In an Instagram story shared by Rayface, he shared a group photo of friends and loved ones enjoying a laid-back get-together, possibly around a bonfire. The photo showed several other well-known TV couples, including Carrie Red and her husband, Young Jock and Andra Yundi, and Mies and others, all of whom were watching the romantic exchange. However, it was Ray's actions that really stole the show. He began with a heartfelt speech that made his intentions clear. With sincerity in his voice, he talked about his dedication to Bambi, saying, "This is a common thing just to show you that I'm committed to being celibate with you." He followed his speech with the presentation of a small orange box containing a stunning silver ring. The ring, which was designed in a wave of smaller diamonds, was a striking symbol of their relationship and his commitment to Bambi. Bambi was visibly touched by the gesture and couldn't help but express her gratitude and affection after admiring the shiny gift. She leaned in and kissed Ray on the cheek before giving him a warm embrace. "Growing with you and just whatever you're doing, you feel me, and I want to put a rock there." This tender moment between Bambi and Rayface was captured and shared with their social media followers, allowing the world to witness their love and connection. For Bambi, this was more than just a gift. It was a testament to the new beginning. She was starting with someone who was obviously invested in her happiness. This sweet moment follows a much more complicated chapter in her life, as her marriage to Lil Scrappy ended just days before her new boyfriend made headlines for publicly expressing his feelings for Bambi. In an interview, the rapper explained that he doesn't harbor hatred for his ex-wife, but he certainly isn't fond of her at the moment. The divorce between Bambi and Lil Scrappy, which had been finalized just a few months earlier in July 2023, was anything but quiet. In fact, both Bambi and Scrappy celebrated their newfound freedom with lavish parties to mark the end of a difficult chapter in their lives and look forward to the future. Despite the public nature of their split, Bambi and Scrappy shared a complicated history, having been married for a number of years and raising 3 children together, Zy, Brilland, and Zio. Lil Scrappy's comments about Bambi served as a reminder of the complexities of their relationship, even though he may not harbor animosity toward her. While his remarks about not liking his ex-wife sparked a wave of reactions on social media, with fans and followers weighing in on the state of their co-parenting dynamic, there is also a sense of mutual understanding between the two as they prioritize their children and their roles as co-parents. The couple's separation was undoubtedly difficult, but they have since moved on, each finding their own path in terms of dating and personal development. Although he has been relatively quiet about the details, Scrappy has been rumored to be rekindling relationships with his former loves, including his ex-divorcee Diamond and Erica Dixon. Most recently, Scrappy and Erica Dixon addressed their co-parenting situation, particularly since their eldest child left for college. Although there has been speculation about their relationship, Scrappy and Erica have made it clear that their primary focus remains on their children and maintaining a positive co-parenting relationship for Bambi. Yet, it seems that the chapter with Scrappy is firmly closed, as she seems to have found. As Bambi navigates her new relationship with Rayface, it's evident that she is embracing this new chapter with confidence and joy. Rayface's public display of love and commitment not only showcases his affection for her, but also serves as a reminder that Bambi is worthy of being loved in a way that is sincere and lasting. The contrast between Scrappy's recent remarks and his affectionate gestures shows how different these two relationships are, while Scrappy's words about Bambi suggest lingering resentment. While the end of her marriage to Scrappy was a painful and public affair, Bambi now seems to be moving forward with the sense of hope and fulfillment that she deserves. Rayface's commitment to her, his public declaration of love, and the promise of a shared future together are exactly what Bambi needs. This relationship, though still in its early stages, seems full of potential and promise, giving her the opportunity to grow and heal from the past. The future now seems bright for Bambi. The warmth of her relationship with Rayface, marked by the affectionate gesture of the ring and his heartfelt words, gives her a sense of security and happiness that she may not have felt in a long time. Needs to let go of her past and embrace the life she's building with someone who obviously loves her. As for Scrappy, his comments may have fueled the flames of rumors, but they also serve as a reminder of the complexity of relationships, particularly when children are involved. Although he may be moving on with other romantic interests, Bambi appears to be forging her own path with the love and support of a partner. The future is full. While reality television frequently presents a highly edited version of people's lives, the truth about Bambi and Scrappy's relationship lies in the complexity of their individual personalities, family dynamics, and the pressures of being in a relationship that is scrutinized by the public. Their relationship had all the highs and lows that often come with being in the public eye, but ultimately their journey together ended in divorce. Factors that contributed to their breakup: Bambi, whose real name is Adizia Bambi Benson, and Scrappy, whose real name is Darrell Richardson, first became involved in a high-profile relationship that attracted the attention of love and hip-hop viewers. Their romantic history was already complicated before they even became a public couple. Scrappy had a long-term relationship with his ex-fiancée Erica Dixon, with whom he shares a daughter named Amani Erica. Scrappy and Scrappy's turbulent relationship, which was frequently filled with drama and broken promises, greatly influenced Scrappy's emotional world and his subsequent relationships. At the time, Bambi entered his life as a new and constructive influence on their union. Despite their seeming love for one another, the difficulties of blending families, personal growth, and maintaining a relationship in the public eye ultimately proved to be insurmountable for Bambi and Scrappy. One of the main reasons for their separation was the growing emotional distance that developed between them over the years as a couple. They struggled to navigate the pressures of parenting and their distinct roles as individuals, both of whom came into the picture. The couple's chemistry seemed undeniable, and fans loved watching their story unfold on screen. Although Scrappy and Erica had been separated for years by the time Bambi entered his life, there was still unresolved tension between the two ex-partners. They continued to co-parent Ammon, which meant that they had to maintain some level of communication, but this was not always easy. Scrappy and Erica's relationship, which was full of highs and lows, was never fully closed, and Bambi frequently felt the weight of that history in her relationship with Scrappy. Even though SCSC had moved on, Bambi occasionally found herself between Scrappy and Scrappy. Although Bambi had her own history and emotional baggage that shaped her approach to love and relationships, growing up in a family where love and relationships weren't always modeled in a healthy way, she also had a strong sense of independence and was no stranger to heartbreak, having dealt with her share of past relationships that left her with trust issues and emotional scars. This dynamic between Scrappy and Erica caused emotional strain for Bambi, who had to deal with the fact that Scrappy was still actively involved in Erica's life, especially for their daughter's upbringing. When it became evident that Scrappy's emotional attachment to his ex was still present, Bambi felt increasingly distant from him. Their relationship, which had been based on love and attraction, was overshadowed by a lack of emotional security and trust. Over time, Scrappy's behavior in their relationship also contributed to the breakdown, frustrating Bambi. Despite being a loving father and charming person in many ways, Scrappy found it difficult to fully assume the role of a committed partner because of his propensity to revert to old patterns, especially his inability to break off contact with Erica and his tendency to allow old habits from previous relationships to get in the way. Although they cared for each other, Scrappy's unresolved issues and past baggage prevented them from achieving the emotional intimacy and security that Bambi desired in a relationship. Another important factor in Bambi and Scrappy's separation was their divergent priorities and life goals. There was youthful energy and optimism about their future when they started dating, but as time went on, it became clear that Bambi and Scrappy had different goals. After having kids with Scrappy and going through the highs and lows of their relationship, Bambi realized she needed more from him, not just as a partner, but also as a co-parent and a support system. Scrappy, on the other hand, had a different outlook on their future and struggled with his roles as a husband and father. Bambi wanted a partner who was willing to change with her and was equally invested in their future. Unfortunately, Scrappy's focus on his own problems and hardships caused a rift between them that Bambi could no longer ignore. Additionally, the constant public scrutiny of their relationship took a toll on the personal lives of Bambi and Scrappy, who were stars of a reality show. Were frequently scrutinized, the pressure to maintain a public image while resolving personal issues caused further strain on their relationship. Every argument, fight, and emotional breakdown was captured on camera, meaning that they were not only resolving their problems privately, but also had to confront them in public. This public exposure further strained their already tense relationship as it became more challenging to manage their emotional problems in front of millions of people. The constant spotlight only made their problems worse, making it more difficult for the couple to maintain the facade of stability and happiness that they had previously presented. By the time their divorce was finalized in July 2023, both Bambi and Scrappy had come to the conclusion that they were no longer compatible. Their marriage, which had been hampered by emotional distance, unresolved conflicts, and outside pressures, had reached a breaking point, and the last straw was when both parties realized that they could no longer meet each other's emotional needs. Scrappy's propensity to put other people's needs ahead of Bambi's, along with her increasing independence, left her feeling unfulfilled and unsupported. Despite their best efforts to patch things up, the relationships were too deep to mend. Attempted to move on with their lives, with Bambi starting a new relationship with Rayface and Scrappy allegedly rekindling relationships with former partners like Diamond and Erica. Although both have prioritized co-parenting their children, it's evident that the end of their marriage marked a significant turning point in their lives. Bambi, in particular, appears to have embraced the opportunity to grow and heal, looking for a relationship where she can feel valued and emotionally supported. Ultimately, a combination of factors, including emotional immaturity, unresolved issues from the past, differences in life goals, and the pressures of public life, led to the separation between Bambi and Scrappy. That concludes today's update. It's evident that Bambi is beginning a new chapter in her life, and Rayface's public gesture is a significant step in showing his commitment to her after everything that happened with Scrappy. It seems like Bambi is moving forward and embracing the love and happiness she deserves after the emotional toll of their relationship and the struggles they faced proved to be too much for both Bambi and Scrappy to handle. They had diverged, so it was time to say goodbye, even though it hurt. However, we're eager to see what the future holds for her. Please share your thoughts about Bambi and Rayface's relationship in the comments section below. Do you think this is the real deal? What do you think about Scrappy's attitude toward Bambi? Please remember to hit the notification bell and like the video so you don't miss any of the most recent updates on your favorite stars. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.